Watch that star move. There was a really loud thump. I screenshot the time. I swear that star is travelling. So all I could see was that star travelling fast when I come out. You can, right? Couldn't see the moon, and then suddenly the moon, right? Well, so I've gone got my camera, screenshot it. Man, that's travelling. You know they move, but like that is something else. It's just moving around. It's moving. So you can't see that moon. This is clear round circle, right? I mean, maybe it's not travelling. Maybe it's the clouds. Shoot, it's so cold out here. The weather's changed. Cold, and this, I thought, was it today or yesterday, some lightning again. Like there's a couple of strikes of lightning, this rain coming in. That is a big star, eh? It's travelling, I know it is. Shit, it's cold. Wow, that was such a loud thump. Anyway, I'm here to testify. I'm trying to do a free part upload, and it's really hard. Use my pink phone. Google said I signed out 3 days ago. The Lord managed to get me back in. You can't do anything without Google. It's a full moon here. The Lord managed to get me back in on one phone. I thought I'd be in on the other, but so I haven't been able to upload these videos because I've run out of space. See, it's nothing, right, again. Man, the star just looks like it's shivering. Anyway, I've got a new password. 3 days ago I managed to get back in. So I've had to use the new password. I said that someone was a security thing. Look at the size of that star. Anyway, I'm not spooked, but I heard of and I'll tell you now. I got through on Google with a new password on the pink phone, so I uploaded the short video so I'd have some more space. And this video came up, come fly away with me. it's a real amateur type band, but I knew there was something about it. First thing I thought was, it's the time of it, 3:49. I remembered it, and I've only just spoken on Messenger in my puppy group about Glory's first litter, New Year's Day. First time, I didn't say this, but when I saw 3:49, I thought, that's that number, isn't it? It's the first time I ever looked up Strong's. Was when Gloria had her first pup ever. It came after midnight at 3:49. So I called the pup Midnight. It's a big deal because of what it means. It's 3:49 in Strong's, I think it's Hebrew, is Anna up, crazo. Look it up. It's the demons that cry out when they leave, when Jesus sends them into the pigs. It's always an angel, a down angel's cry. But it's also, I found a couple of years later, which was only a few months ago, that in Revelations, it's one of the root words to the angels that cry out, like whether they're doing the bowls or it's the bowls. I think it's the bowls. Anyway, look up 3:49, and I'll link the video. It's midnight. He came after midnight, and the lady who took him, he's my least favourite pup of any pup that's ever been born. The lady that took him kept his name Midnight. She now has a second dog. She lives up the road from Graham, 2 houses up in Greymouth, and her second dog is Tribute sister. An unusual phenomenon was that though it was born gold, like Tribute, a solid, by the time it was 12 weeks, a couple of weeks after she got it, it had turned silver grey. Just like Glory, like the same colour as Glory, and it's the only pup that's done that. Both the tributes, Tribute 1, who I sold to Ruby on condition she didn't change the name from Tribute, who changed it to Molly, and now I have Tribute 2. And then there's one other solid that's been born. And she's a red colour too. This one is the only one that's the same colour as Glory, almost right from a pup. Because Glory changed when she was over 2 years old. I'm on sensor light with my solars. So the strange thing was too, was that pup was the last pup Move over, please, Tribute. Born to glory. So this woman who has midnight took a second pup, which was the last pup that Glory ever gave birth to. So she has the first pup, Midnight, and the last pup. And do you know what she decided to call it? Willow. It's the same name as another lady called one of Fire's pups, who has two pups. Her first pup she called Piper, and I knew it was God because it's the Pied Piper. It's a good thing. The second one she called Willow, and it's a good thing because to me the willow is Psalm 23. I always think it's either 23 or 24. It's like, by the rivers of Babylon, where I lay down, there she went. But it's the rest that you come into, though you may walk through the valley, right? You fear no evil. There you go. Graham's wife, Patsy. This lady lives 2 doors down the road from Graham. There's Graham there on the left. That's Dad. And that's his wife. She passed away. He bought me this. That's when she passed away. He's Catholic. I didn't go to the funeral. I didn't want to walk into the church. It's Psalm 23, the Lord's my shepherd. I'm going to sing it for you, okay? You can sing it with me. Do it in the Catholic way, because that's the only way I know it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to fix my light because it's on sensor and it's going to keep going off otherwise. Okay, because it's a cloudy day, I've already lost one light. So I went and got the one outside. Okay, I hope you're sitting with me here. Whether you know this tune or not, you know the psalm. I try and sing well, but I've been smoking for a while now. The Lord my shepherd, I'll not want. He makes me down to lie in pastures green. He leadeth me the quiet waters by. Though I may walk through death's dark. They've changed the word. Ha! They missed a verse. No evil will I fear, That must be the Catholic version. I don't even trust KJV here now. What I might do, I think I need to go to this version. Excuse me. Thank you, my gorgeous dogs. I haven't really got a lot of space here. Psalm 23. Sorry, just Psalm 23. So they always do something different in the church. I'm just reading it through the phone. The Lord's my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. See, when Graham gave me this, he said, don't bend it. Well, I went to the bloody long drop and I read it on the way, and that's how much I care and respect for the dead who go double down. And even Graham, I'm sorry. So, should we put these beside each other? So they've called it Psalm 23, but it's not Psalm 23, is it? It's not Psalm 23. You might have to blow it up. Okay, the Lord is my shepherd. Oh, well, let's look at that, and I'll read this one. I'll read the true version. Psalm of David. Sorry, this is all on the fly. Okay. The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over. You can check it in your own Bible. Yeah, okay. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. You know, why do I keep thinking it's 24? I just want to read this, okay? The earth is the Lord's, and all its fullness, the world and those who dwell therein. For he has founded it upon the seas, and established it upon the waters. Who may ascend into the hill of the Lord? It's a Bible change. There's no question marks in the old King James. You go to the old King James, I bet there's question mark as well. It's not into the hill of the Lord. So you might as well forget that, right? Are you getting it? Or who shall stand in the holy place? He who has clean hands and a pure heart, who has not lifted up his soul to idols, nor sworn deceits faithfully, he shall receive blessings from the Lord and righteousness from the God of his salvation. This is Jacob, the generation of those who seek him, who seek your face. That doesn't sound right either. Who seek his face. Lift up your heads, O you gates, and be lifted up, you everlasting doors. And the King of glory shall come in. I don't know about that. Who is the King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O you gates, lift up your everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is the King of glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King of glory. Psalm 24. I don't know how much room I've got on this. Let's go a little bit. So anyway, we know that's not the Lord's my shepherd. It's not even the one I sung when I was a Catholic. It's changed. It's changed from when I was a Catholic. I don't know if you're noticing any of these changes. To be honest, if you're not turned up, I don't really care. Or if you can't see it, I don't really care. Because I'm not speaking to you. And the Lord's not speaking to you, obviously. Or you will have the word of the Lord written on your heart. And I nearly hurt one of the puppies with my Bible. So, move over, fire. Every time I move, fire's taking my seat at the moment. I don't know why, because it's not really her usual behaviour. The only thing I don't like about this Bible, and I don't read it a lot, it's just the one I took up to the mountains. You have to understand, the Lord gave me this Bible. I don't know why I'd never ever had a message Bible. Then I went up the mountain and I took it. I also took an NIV. So you'll see, the main thing I've read in this Bible, see all that dirty bit? It's Isaiah. That's what I read, Isaiah. And I heard the Lord and wrote. That's why I didn't read much, because I was mostly hearing. Because I'm his ears. Making sense now? There we go. God, my shepherd. You probably don't like it. I like it. God, my shepherd, I don't need a thing. You have bedded me down in lush meadows. You find me quiet pools to drink from. See, that's the willow, because it's always beside the water. That was what she called the last puppy that Glory had, who ended up being silver grey almost as soon as I gave or sold her to her. She turned silver grey, where every other one of Glory solids are gold. And if they're going to change, it's not until they're way over a year, 2 years. So anyway, I'm reading the message just because this is the message. You have bedded me down in lush meadows. You find me quiet pools to drink from. True to your word, you let me catch my breath and send me in the right direction. Even when the way goes through Death Valley, I'm not afraid. When you walk at my side, your trusty shepherd's crook makes me feel secure. You serve me a 6-course dinner right in front of my enemies. You revive my drooping head. My cup brims with blessing. Your beauty and love chase after me. Every day of my life, I'm back home in the house of God for the rest of my life. It's beautiful. So, this is when the Lord gave me 24. Because I've always been curious why I think it's either 23 or 24. No mistakes or accidents. Some of these things just stick in your head. God claims earth and everything in it. God claims world and all who live on it. He built it on ocean foundations. He laid it out on river girders. Who can climb Mount God? Who can scale the holy north face? Only the clean-handed, only the pure-hearted, men who won't cheat, and women who won't seduce. There you go. God is at their side. With God's help, they make it. This Jacob is what happens. The God seekers, the God questers. Wake up, you sleepy-head city. Wake up, you sleepy-head people. King Glory is ready to enter. Who is the King of Glory? God, armed with battle ready. Wake up, you sleepy-head city. Wake up, you sleepy-head people. King Glory is ready to enter. Who is King Glory? He is the God of the angel armies. That is what I commented on Cleck's page. A soldier is a celestial luminary. It's a star. We are soldiers. We are angels. We are the angel armies. God of the angel armies. He is the King. He is King Glory. So look at that next to the NIV where I just read. Forget about that Catholic thing. Look at that. I can't even find Psalms straight away. Psalms here. Lift up your heads, O your gates. I can't get it to focus. Lift up your heads, O you gates, and be lifted up, you everlasting doors, and the King of Glory shall come in. It's a temple. Who is the King of Glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O you gates. Lift up your everlasting doors, and the King of Glory shall come in. Who is the King of Glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King of Glory. So the Lord of hosts is the God of the angel armies, because the heavenly hosts are the angels who come down. So lift up your gates. He's gone, this guy who translated this has gone to the Hebrew and the Greek to do it. That's how he did it. I've read up, don't you worry about it. I've checked him out, I prayed about it after the Lord gave me this Bible. So where it says, wake up, you sleepyhead city, it says, lift up your heads, O you gates. Wake up, you sleepyhead people, it says, and be lifted up, your everlasting doors. The gates are the city, the doors are the people, and the King of Glory shall come in. King Glory is ready to enter. Who's the King of Glory? The Lord strong and mighty. God, armed and battle ready. The Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O your gates. So that's what it is. It's wake up, you sleepyhead city. So the bear, you can't see the bear from the woods. When I had the communist invasion dream, I woke and I had a vision. I saw a brown bear's paw coming around a mountain in view of the city. I must have seen the bear from behind to know it was going around the mountain. And then I saw a lake. The lake is, the Lord has shown me, is the cult, is everything that we don't want to see, that comes from the ocean. And standing by that lake is 4 kings. They look like Christmas with crowns, Santa. One's in charge, giving instructions. It's Bam Bam, my Beam Bahama. They all get on horses and ride. I, for some reason, think there's only 3. There's 4. The first one is T-Rump. He has a fiery fox of flames in the horse's mane. It is fast. That was given to me on the 9th of January 2020. Behind him, I believed, was Biden. There's a king I don't know about it, and then there's Obama, but they're all riding at once. And that was the vision. The bear coming round the corner and the kings at the lake. It's always the cult. It's like the cult is your one world order with the one leader. He's given all the instructions, but the horses ride before him and he's last. Right, well, let's leave it at that. It's a mystery. We're going to have to make this part 4 because it's connected to part 1, 2 and 3. Bless.